Hey fellas, this is the Game Hunter. Before we start with the show, don't forget to subscribe and also activate notifications. Let's start with the show! What is up guys, this is the Game Huntah. Let's continue our adventure in Star Wars Commander Empire, and today with the Scout Trooper, this looter, which means that it's gonna have target most likely resources building, is one of the fastest units in the game. The problem is that besides resources building, it's not that great against some regular buildings. So if you put that on a balance, you might probably start thinking that maybe a Stormtrooper will be better than a Scout Trooper. All depends on the situation, but most of the time that is going to be the case. In which situation the Scout Trooper is useful is when, for example, you need to upgrade buildings, for example, the headquarters, and you are trying to collect resources really fast. In this case, the looters, the Scout Troopers, are very effective. They're going to go and target and destroy those resources buildings super fast. But on the other hand, I mean, trying to find another situation where the Scout Trooper is useful, it's really tough. It's really tough. And this is the part that it sometimes kills me, because the Scout Trooper looks so cool that you might want to try to put it to work in any kind of situation. But again, it's not the greatest. See, right now we have two Scout Troopers. One is going against the alloy container in top, and it went down in 2 seconds. But after destroying the other one in the middle, after destroying resources building, they're not really effective. So at one point, when you go into some high-level headquarters or bases, yeah, you're gonna figure out by yourself that the Scout Trooper is not that useful. So and trying to review every single troop in the game, even when some troops are not that effective. For example, this one. For example, the Shield Destroyer that we're going to see in the next one. I'm not really sure if we're going to do the Shield Destroyer in the next one, or we're going with the Transport. I'll try to figure it out really soon. But I still trying to give value to every single troop in the game, so you guys can make your own decision. You can make the decision if it's useful or not. 100% sure that at the early stages of the game is useful, especially destroying those credit vault and all the refinery is they're doing a really good job super fast. But on the other hand, it's not that great. You notice the Scout Troopers also, they're very fast. They have a speed of 40. That means that they're always gonna overspeed the rest of the troops, so they can get into trouble extremely fast. We only 5 seconds to go. I'm pretty sure we got 3 stars. I hope we got 3 stars. I cannot believe we're not getting... what? Are you kidding me? 99%? That is just baloney. Oh, come on, you guys saw that, right? I got 100% at the last second. Well, let's go for another attack. Trying to use this Scout Troopers. Why the Scout Trooper looks so cool? Because it looks at the Scouts, of course, from the Return of the Jedi, and they're amazing. Especially in the mood of Endor, riding those speeder bikes. They're just so cool. And I think that is another little detail that I would love to see more developed in these games, to take advantage of how cool some characters are. For example, just give a boost to the Scout Troopers and see if people start using it. But sometimes when they do those balance changes, they don't consider these troops, these low-level troops, and that is one of the issues. So again, you might probably see yourself using all the Stormtroopers instead of using one of these cool Scout Troopers. For example, right now I just need to clean the path. Completely clean the path for the Scout Troopers, otherwise I know they're gonna go down against those rapid fire turrets and also mortars. So it's like you're losing troops at the beginning of the battle, right? Unless it's a really specific base, and you're gonna see exactly what you want. You're gonna see exactly the area with all the resources building. Besides that, it's not that amazing. For example, right now I'm just doing a really crazy fast attack, trying to get at least 1 star and clean the path. and hopefully we'll be able to see those scout troopers clean the path from the other corner. That is actually the reason I want to show you this, to see how fast they destroy resources buildings. And here come the scout troopers. Careful with the rapid fires. The rapid fires are gonna wipe and gonna destroy those guys. But look how fast they cleaned that area. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I just feel that they need an extra boost, maybe an extra armor, or do some decent damage against other kind of buildings, because otherwise it's just a waste of credits, and stormtroopers are way more effective. At least they're stronger in numbers, and they can do a better job because they're moving at the same speed. So you compare that with the scout trooper are just gonna start jumping like crazy around the map, and you might probably gonna lose them early in the battle. So let's go to another battle, intend doing using this scout trooper, and let me know in the comment section down below, how do you use the scout trooper? Do you like to clean bases with the scout trooper at the end, or do you like to attack bases, for example like this one, and go straight for the resources building and forget about the rest, forget about the stars, just going for the resources? With 16 seconds to go, let's see, we're gonna start putting some dark troopers. Scout trooper probably at the bottom. Let's see if we can put an ATST to go with these dark troopers. Some stormtroopers clean the path. One more time, you have to be super patient, otherwise those scout troopers are gonna go down extremely fast. So now that we have an opening, we're getting close. I think it's a good idea to put one of the scout troopers in here. They can start cleaning those alloy buildings, and in the other corner we can do something similar, put the dark troopers in order to work as a mid shield. It's going to be the mid shield for the scouts, and the scout can do the rest. You see, in some specific bases they work okay, but in some other cases, and I would say most of the time, are not really that effective. So let's see, we got ATST targeting the headquarters, but some stormtrooper fighting against the wall. Great. You know what, that is another thing that I noticed, that the AI sometimes is still acting up crazy. So many times that I come across this situation when I see my stormtroopers or the ATST just targeting wall after wall after wall, instead of trying to make an opening and reach the enemy base and destroy the remaining buildings. They don't do that. Sometimes that's just really frustrating, but what can we do, fellas? I hope we see some changes in the future and we can see more scout troopers in action, because it's definitely a cool troop. I really would love to see in action. Fellas, this is the Game Huntah with another episode, Star Wars Commander Empire. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share my videos, don't forget to activate notifications so you're not gonna miss a thing, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.